stands on the park bench. So yeah, my mom somehow stumbled. I don't know if my brother told her or what, but she she found the channel and she started watching last week's show, and the immediate first thing that she hears is about old man junk.
Oh, jeez.
So I had a very interesting dinner with my parents yesterday, and my mom was asking me, what exactly is it y'all talk about? I said, well, we could all collect action figures and things like that. She said, then why are you talking about other men's privates? It wasn't a fun
You
conversation.
think like
Of all the episodes you picked to watch.
And I'm not trying to be rude, but you think like she'd be okay with old dude's dicks, or at least an old dude's dick. I mean, your dad's still around, right?
What's up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 41 of the Realm of Collectors Video Podcast. Joining me tonight is part of the Jackal Squad, J-Ruse. Where did J-Ruse say he was tonight?
He's actually driving to Cleveland, Ohio. He found someone to trade one of his inbox Devastators, C-Dub's Devastators. He's driving all the way out there to trade him for a Kronos. He's finally getting it.
Wow.
Dude just didn't want to ship it, huh? He was like just too paranoid about. Or did he just want it that bad? He's like, dude, fuck it, I'll just drive.
I don't know
the excitement.
I don't know the specifics, man, but he was,
I thought maybe he wanted to, see it in person. I don't know. Was it sealed or was it open?
I don't have all the specifics. He just said that that's what he was doing. He couldn't come on tonight.
I wonder if he took his girl and his dog with him.
Oh, you know.
His girl and his dog.
How far is that from New Jersey? Like how far to Cleveland?
Oh, it's got to be about 8 hours.
Round trip though, right? Not one way.
No, one way.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
That's a large commitment for a figure.
yeah, that's a lot of dedication.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Google Maps right now because he's not too much further away from me. It's basically the same
that's
area.
gonna be a bummer if he gets there and that dude burns him like.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just chance it by mail? I don't get it.
What if it's not?
Okay.
It's one of those things that you're
Cle-
just like,
Cleveland is 6 hours and 39 minutes.
That's not as bad.
No.
So, yeah,
right.
that's good.
but
All right,
still,
J-Ruse.
yeah, good luck.
Good luck, J-Ruse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Chris. Joining me tonight, going across the bottom of my Google Hangout screen, which has nothing to do with what you see. Up first is my very own personal Thunder Thief, the other side of my square here in the United States, Mr. Dan. What's up, Dan?
My name is Harvey, but you can call me Dent. How's it going, fellas?
Mr. Peter Parker over there.
Did I get the reference? No?
Hold it up, everybody. You know you
Yeah.
want.
Well, it's going to be part of my what'd you get, but I mean, yeah, I've been fucking with it since I got home today. Fucking fantastic.
Shout out to Hans.
Hans Zimmer, shout out.
Yeah, that's
Shout out to Hans.
That's
Dan
good.
almost called out of the show. We almost had to call the troops in if Dan had been able to put that.
Yeah,
down.
I was ready, dude. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to go play with my camera.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, here we are saying no guests. We're just taking it back to basics, and then we're gonna have to call someone in because J Roots is not here. Dan's out. I was waiting. Who's next?
You know the biggest reason you bought it was because you're like, dude, I need that super zoom lens so I can take some dick
Yeah, dude,
pics.
just fucking.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you're gonna get the text in 5, 4, 3, 2. There is a delay, so.
That's right. All right.
Watch this show.
Coming up next, Mr. AKA.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing? I want to. I thought I froze. Did I freeze again? Is everybody there?
No, you're
Yeah,
straight.
I've been having some internet trouble, so I just want to apologize to everybody for last week. My internet crapped out. I have a battery. I don't know if any of you guys have Verizon, but you have that battery backup box, and mine wound up fucking dying, and then my internet's been shitty, so it was a rough time for me. But I'm back now, and I'm ready to do this.
All right. Up next is Dusty Balls,
Okay.
AKA Silver Age, AKA Dust Mites is in the house.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm, and that's all I got.
All right. Victory Saber 77. James. Too many J's here. Jeez, James.
Whoa, we got a lot of J's on the show.
James is with us tonight.
Realm.
Realm.
Ring.
Yes.
Realm.
Hello.
What's up, sir?
Not much. Glad to be here.
We're glad you're here too. You could have been anywhere in the. Oh wait, that's something different. So let's get into some. What'd you get, Dan?
Well, what did I get?
Well, let me apologize first because I stole your thunder.
No, it's fine. It's all good. I got a bunch of shit this week, actually.
Herpes.
Yeah, no, I've had that for a while. Maybe, never mind. We won't.
He's trying to pass that on.
New herpes.
All right. Shut up. I got a lot of good shit this week. Probably stealing a little thunder here, but whatever. That's what he gets for going last. But Chris and I did a trade, and he sent me some good shit. He made me a stand and a top for this water tower I've been building for the last couple of weeks, along with some killer fucking like Spider-Man comics. So I'm really glad to have those now. I got I got Gotham by Midnight Volume 1, and then I got Batman Detective Comics Volume 2, which, by the way, I started reading Volume 1 last night. Holy shit, that line is good. It's good, dark, the animation is, not animation, but the art is fantastic. It's just...
So, like, what age are these comics that you're reading? This the newer stuff?
Yeah, this is New 52. I mean,
Okay.
This is like $10 on Amazon, so it's really hard to pass up. And I got this yesterday, speaking of cameras. Got the Killing Joke again, another $10 buy. Read that again yesterday, man. That's a lot darker than I remember. I can't wait to see the movie of it.
Baller.
And then again, thanks to Hans Zimmer by way of Dust Mites, I got this awesome fucking camera for a fucking steal.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I'm fucking happy to have it, dude. My toy photos are gonna look that much clearer. But I'm mostly gonna take pictures of the
Does it
cat.
still have glass in it from the pawn shop window?
I don't know. It's a little bit cracked.
All right.
I mean, I don't know.
You know how we do it in Jersey, man. We stick and move.
Did you say you were mainly gonna take pictures of cats?
Yeah, my cat. Mostly by a camera.
Okay.
He's gonna
Cool.
take pictures of his toys with his phone. Cats are gonna be with the camera.
Dan
Yeah.
follows the cats of Instagram. This
Fuck
is
yeah.
#1 feed.
Hashtag cats are assholes.
Exactly.
That's it. All right. Are you done, Dan? I don't want to steal any more of your thunder.
Oh, yeah, just one last thing. I was actually in a building mode this last week, and I got a lot of projects I wanted done. Just building some ruins and fences and finally painting my Batmobile, so I was pretty happy about
We're
that.
gonna have to have our own little Dan segment here.
No.
Building with Dan.
Yeah.
You could talk about everything that he's making, show off your wares. It's good.
Dan the Builder.
I'll get started on the theme song right now, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I look forward to
Jizz,
what Chris comes up with.
Yo.
what'd you get there, Jizz?
Oh, man, I got a ton of stuff. I got the MP Ramjet. I got the MP Shockwave today from J. Ruse, believe it or not. I got the Gravity Builder Bone Crusher. I got the X-Transbots Wind Charger.
You have a list. You have a list, don't you?
I do, because
He's reading off the list.
I got the X-Transbots Arcos. I got that Grimlock Build-A-Figure from Warbitron, which is okay.
Build a figure.
Build it. I got some replacement hip skirts for Make Toys Inferno, and I can't for the life of me figure out how to get them on. Yeah, it's a struggle right now. And then I got this right here. Let me turn this a little bit. Ready?
What's happening?
Oh, I got me 2 details and some lights.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Stepping it up.
Busy.
Get on
Trying
that
to.
Philo shiz.
So, do you think your children are past the age of destruction?
You know, they don't come in here. Like if my kids are playing upstairs, because this room and the kids' room is upstairs. So if they're usually up here, well, my son, if he's up here, I'm up here. My daughter doesn't ever come in here. She won't.
Hey, let's ask Warbitron Bruticus if your kids come up there.
I'm not even worried about the figures. Like I'm worried about the glass. Well, it's funny about that. I was in here when that happened. But it's all right. He's all right. He's good. Still chilling. And I feel like I'm missing something, but I'll just chop it up next week if that's the case. But that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dusty Ball.
Before you go, Dust, if anybody knows how to replace those hip skirts on Inferno, just give me a shout.
Hit up Robert D. He might know.
He glued his on, which I did get. I got
Glued.
2 replacements.
Glued it.
Glued it on.
Had a little trouble with your use today there, bud.
Am I glue? Is it coming out crazy?
I don't know.
Glued
It's just, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sweet.
All
All
right.
right. Dusty Nuts. It's your turn.
Hey, I almost had the deuce egg, man. I dodged the deuce egg. I was in Walmart today buying underwear, and I found this. Nice little Punisher shirt. Clearance $5. I was like, yep, I gotta get it. It was either that or I buy a fucking RID figure, and I wasn't buying that just so I wouldn't get the deuce egg. So that's it, man. Quiet week.
James, what'd you get?
What I got, thanks to Dakota Primal Sabbath, I got the BotCon Megatron with a little rubber ducky. That was pretty cool. At cost.
Flip.
So
Game
yeah,
over.
I was surprised I got that at cost. I mean, just after seeing that just skyrocketed price, I'm like, oh man. But what else did I get? I got the TFC Toys Leo Zach because I can't pronounce the actual name of the figure, so I'm just gonna call him Leo Zach. And I think that's probably it. I don't know. Oh, I got those Disney Elite figures. I got Boba Fett and the pretty shitty General Grievous.
Oh,
So-
God.
Yes.
Did you, now, you had ordered that by the time I had already started bitching about it, right?
Yeah, I did. I already had it like, oh shit, it's on its way.
Yeah, I mean, mine is, I don't even have it with the rest of my Star Wars stuff. I'm just kind of like, I'm thrown in the bottom of my cabinet here. It's just like, you're such a lame ass. I'll put him somewhere eventually. So.
Eventually.
Well, I actually
Put them in the trash.
had a pretty fruitful week here. Let's see. I got my, what? Fruitful? I got my,
Oh boy.
old boy CTTS custom head in on my Dooku and the cape. And
Ooh, Chris got head this week. Good
that's
shit.
right. Hey, thanks. Hey, Mom.
Take it when you can get it, brother. Take it when you can get it.
Actually, and when you do that, you have to sacrifice a Hux figure. That's why I wanted.
Expensive Hux figure. Sucker's going for a lot of money online.
Yeah, well, I have a head, a gun, and a cape. If anyone needs to buy a part.
Well, so what happened? You had to send the head of that?
Nope. You pop the head off the Hux and take the jacket off of him, and you just put the head and cape on the rest of the body, and you get the Dooku figure out of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah. Yep. He's actually got his next one is the old. He's got old Luke and old Ben coming next.
And how much does this head cost?
It was about $30, I think.
Oh, $30 for some head.
I mean, but it's Figuarts quality sculpt, in my opinion. So, I broke down and ordered Kanan. I was just afraid I wasn't gonna be able to find him. I paid $35 ship, so it wasn't just ridiculous or anything.
Yeah, that's not
That's
too
not
much. That's retail plus shipping, really, honestly.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's high retail plus shipping. And then my comic shop was going out of business. They had a half-off sale. So I got some stuff, just random stuff here.
That crazy one that's got all the toys and stuff too.
Yeah. So I got. I paid $9 for this Jabba.
Yeah, dude. That's
Jabba.
awesome.
You know,
How much
wife.
was that originally?
You know, wifey's outside the door with a calculator right now, going.
Yeah. You know what? That's fine. I dropped wifey off at Walmart when I did that. What else did I get? I just grabbed some stuff that honestly I'll probably flip later, but this Bandai. What is this? Is this Figuarts? Yeah, it's a Figuarts. It's the Red Ranger, Power Rangers Red Ranger from the Mighty Morphin series. And I just picked this up because it looked cool. It's a James, you're gonna have to help me out on what the hell this thing is. I think you said it was from Kamen Rider. It's this
Kamen Rider, yeah.
another.
Yeah,
somebody-
it's another Agito from the Kamen Rider Agito series.
It's kind of like a devil face. I don't know.
Yeah.
Basically, those were $20 a piece. And I got some other nonsense I'm not even gonna mention that I'll probably just sell next time I work a con or something. I think that's it. That's it for me. So pretty nice week overall. I regret not buying more. They had some other stuff that I should have just bit the bullet and bought it because it was cheap, but I didn't.
Oh, the price is that good, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's half price, and I mean even if it was a little high retail, it gets it down below retail.
How long are they officially closed now?
Saturday was the last day they were open. They'd run the half off sale for like 3 weeks, and I didn't even realize it until like last Thursday.
I'd still hit that dude up if you can. I bet you they still have a ton of stuff that they're
I
trying to
did
get rid
I
of.
did send them a Facebook message, so I'll see if they respond and let me come in and just get a couple things. And the coolest thing I got, and I don't have it set up, was Dan. We traded some stuff. So Dan made me a rooftop dio. I think he actually showed some pictures around the web of it, but it's absolutely phenomenal.
I'm very proud of that. It's my best work yet.
Yeah, it's really nice, Dan. I really do appreciate it. You know, we worked together on the water tower bit, made the stands and the roof, and Dan did probably the harder part of the basket or barrel or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm really excited about getting the opportunity to take some pictures with that. So.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. Can't wait to see some good pics of that.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to borrow your camera so I can keep up with the Joneses.
I don't know about that.
All right, so we got a little bit of news we're going to go through here. Just, do you have that article pulled up about Ray's parents?
I do not.
So basically, this is the gist of it. So
Yeah.
Whoa!
see what I did there? Somebody asked J.J. Abrams. Well, I don't know. You have to pull it up because I don't remember exactly what they asked him. Basically, they were asking if Ray's parents were in episode 7. Was that what it was?
They had asked him. Hold on a second.
Preparedness is key, ladies
I
and
know.
gentlemen. A successful video podcast.
I pulled up the wrong one.
I did see
the second one.
I do see the rubber ducky on James' desk, though.
Oh,
Rubber ducky. Is it really just a rubber ducky from like the dollar store with a stamp on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kid asked him during the what film festival was it? Did you say the Tribeca Film Festival? Who are Ray's parents? And he responded to Ray. His response was Ray's parents are not in episode 7, so I can't possibly say in this moment who they are, but I will say it is something that Ray thinks about too. And that came out. I don't know when that came out. Last week, right?
Really? She thinks about who her parents are?
I would never think about that.
God.
And then they just he made another statement recently. And I didn't read the whole article, so I don't know where it was or why, but he corrected himself saying, what I meant was that she doesn't discover them in episode 7, not that they may not already be in her world. That's saying the same thing. You're basically saying it's nobody that was in episode 7.
But then to me it sounded like he backtracked. So.
But even then, he still says the same thing. He says they're not in episode 7.
I think it's just retarded.
Dude, so let's just for a second, because everybody's like 100% it's either Han, she's either a Solo or she's either a Skywalker, right? Nobody's even ever considered the fact that maybe she's neither. And how bummed are people going to be when she just belongs to some fucking space trash?
Some space trash. Well, I was talking to someone that will remain anonymous about this that has some strong opinions about this. And, I had mentioned that who dropped her on the planet? I just assume you just assume that it's her parents, right? Is that what you guys assume?
Sure.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, their theory was that Kylo dropped her on the planet to keep her safe after whatever happened at the academy.
But he's not he doesn't look that much older. Like, if he's 10 years older than her, it's a stretch. So at 10, he piloted a ship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she was clearly like 8 or 9, right?
He went there, killed everybody, grabbed her, and said, "No, I'm gonna save you." What the fuck?
Because she looked to be
keep her
at a
away
stretch.
from Skywalker.
Right. She looked to be about 10, right? Give or take when she.
Between 7 and 14, right?
All right. I mean, that's that's interesting. James, I think what you just said is, I don't know if it was James, but somebody said to keep her away from Skywalker. Like, maybe they're like, look, let's put her here because we know she's super force sensitive and we just want to keep her off the radar. That's interesting.
Space trash. So.
I just got hit up from Energon_addict, said she's Obi-Wan's granddaughter. Spoiler alert.
I thought that myself.
Yeah, well, we heard that Obi-Wan's voice, didn't we, when she grabbed the lightsaber?
Both of
You
them.
said Rey.
It's both of them, actually, yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Lots of Obi-Wan action there.
Yeah.
Guess negotiations were short.
I guess we shall see, keeping it in the Star Wars universe here, and I think we just skipped right over this last week just based on what we were doing. Ray's, Rogue One trailer. Thoughts, feelings, concerns?
I'm in.
Yeah, me too. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was all up on it.
I gave it more than a 3.
James, all we can ask for are baby steps.
You know, I was listening to Nerd Rage, and Adam had said something interesting about, like, he's like, the only thing that's, I think he was saying it in like a negative way, like it bums him out because you ultimately know the ending of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that they succeed in the mission, but
Well, let's just say that about. I mean, we knew that about all the prequels too.
Yeah, well, that's why they
Yeah,
need
I
to
guess
throw
so, too.
they need to throw a little, curves in there and there. But I really got that nostalgic. I got the feeling from this trailer that I should have got from the other one. You know what I mean?
right,
So,
I hear what you're saying.
This trailer
Yeah.
really got me the old school feel that I thought I would have gotten with the other one, but I didn't.
I like this because this is like really, like, even with Vader, you had to kind of have some kind of a linear story, and this thing, other than them succeeding and getting plans out, could be whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, it has no real ties.
Yeah,
to
they
it.
could go anywhere. They could
Yeah,
bring
I think
anybody and
that's-
do whatever. Connect anything they want that's loose tied. They could do it right here. And there was not one lightsaber in the fucking trailer, which I loved.
I will say the best thing I've seen that come out of this is that
Johnny
somebody had posted a meme of Forrest Whitaker, and it said, "At
Oh.
least now you don't have to worry about Hasbro getting the eyes right."
Yeah.
As I said, the only thing rogue about that is his eye.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was great. Whoever did that.
So, what do you guys think about the guy in the white coat? I mean, the imperial officer. I thought it was Gary Oldman, but it's not. That's who it looks like.
I'd believe if it was.
Well, aren't they throwing like a little nod to like Admiral Thrawn with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That sums it up right there.
That's
And then
all.
That was a spoiler right there, but you guys won't know.
Yep.
There's the samurai fellow, who's fighting with looks like a kendo stick,
Fuck yes.
which is odd to see in that world, but
Ip Man.
Well, what George Lucas wanted to do, he wanted to bring a lot of the samurai element into, but he never did it. We had the sword play, but we never had the samurai element.
we have the swordplay and you have the costumes. I mean, it's
Yeah.
somewhat of a samurai-esque look.
This is like heavy samurai. I thought I was watching an
You're
old.
just now joining us. We're talking about Star Wars.
I thought I was watching an old school Shaw Brothers flick there for a second.
I know, are you guys getting that there's like a mixed reaction about that?
about the movie.
About just the whole samurai aspect, or at least that one scene.
no.
Like, some people are hyped about it. Oh no, okay. I thought I've
No.
been
At
getting
least
the vibe that some
at
people are
least
hyped,
in
some people are bummed about it.
At least in the ROC group, everybody seemed in on it. They're saying, I want the figure now. So, I mean, in general, I couldn't say I don't follow any of the Star Wars stuff outside of what I see in our group, but I don't know. I think people are mostly down, or they're just not really talking about it.
Well, at the time of this movie, like the Jedi's are supposed to be all in hiding. Whoever's left.
Right.
So maybe this is just like or maybe these are Jedi's in hiding as samurais.
Do you
Being
think?
hunted.
Do you think?
Forrest Whitaker's going to be a fucking Jedi. You know it.
Look at this.
You know
and
it.
also too, you don't know how many Jedi's are even out there too. You know what I mean? Like the way they have
Yeah.
it set up, there could be, so there's a good chance that you're going to have Jedi you've never seen before.
The way he was talking.
Do you think we'll see any of the Rebels characters in this? Because it's right around the same patch of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that is around there. That would be kind of cool to tie that in.
And
Is this gonna be-
they did just give us 2 figures in their main line of those.
And they do
Yeah,
have
third
a
one's coming.
human aesthetic.
They have what?
They have like a realistic aesthetic to them too.
Yeah. So they made them exactly. They made them pretty realistic.
Is that going to mean that I have to go watch Rebels now in order to really enjoy this?
Dude, I tell you, man, the
I
last
don't got the time.
I don't know how many of you guys watch Rebels. I know me and Jay Roos do, but the last episode was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
You watch it, James?
Yep.
Yeah, that was great, man.
Yeah, it
Absolutely great. Really tied a lot of stuff in.
Yeah, I got to watch season 2, so maybe I'll just download it tomorrow and just do a little session.
So,
yeah, I mean, you can pick through it.
do you guys think that they're going the Star Wars Unleashed route? or part of it with this Rogue One, having Galen Merrick, Starkiller. And, I mean, he was the one, if you're going from the game perspective, that kind of gave the symbol to the Rebel Alliance and all this other kind of stuff, and it was kind of born out of what he did, in a way.
So I guess I'm not real familiar with that, James. So you're talking
Vader's
about
Apprentice, Secret Apprentice.
Right. So I mean, I played the first game. Played the first game all the way through. I didn't play the second one. But yeah, so is he in the movies?
There's rumor that the guy who plays Hannibal is Galen Merrick. That's the rumor.
That dude just looks creepy.
But right now they haven't, he hasn't confirmed it. But I guess what I've read, that when he's been approached, he's like mentioned the name Galen or something like that. So I'm like, interesting.
That is very interesting.
I'm just curious because it happens prior, just like Unleashed, and it would be a cool story plot. We're going to see Vader in there, and all that. So curious.
Jane, what do you think about the new army building opportunities with the new troopers? I know that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, oh well, hello there.
I like those Shadow Troopers. Yeah.
I like to see a lot of the stuff that I was used to. It was nice to see regular stormtroopers, and and I know they're gonna do some new stuff, some new variants of stuff, but it was nice to see.
AT-ATs with palm trees.
Yeah. No new twist on shit, So yeah, this seems like this is gonna be the flick for me.
They put just enough paint on those so people will buy another one, James.
Oh yeah.
Like the AT-ATs and stuff.
I'll do it. Why not?
When's the last time they released one of those?
Oh, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on a 12 scale AT-AT.
Oh my god.
Honey, the kids need to bunk together. Why? Because I bought 3 12 scale AT-AT.
I'm gonna live in this now.
I'm going to work today, babe. I'm taking the AT-AT. I'm getting there.
Hell of a snowstorm. I'm gonna take the AT-AT.
I'm getting there.
I mean, those would be what, like size of a Shetland pony, maybe, if they were scaled correctly. I mean, that TIE fighter is huge.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, it's just the wings basically, but yeah, lots of cool stuff. I'm excited. They released the supposed listings for the Force Friday event, the wave of the figures, and apparently they are changing the packaging around. I think we're getting a Forrest Whitaker figure, Dust. I'll make sure to grab one for you.
Awesome.
And then they're releasing 2 different kinds of troopers. The Shadow Trooper, I don't remember exactly what's in the wave. I guess I should have done my homework a little better.
Then you'd be
probably that Desert Trooper, right?
It may be. So, yeah, I think it was a Stormtrooper variant. So I will be there for sure. I will probably send two groups of people to different places to buy everything I can.
Here's the question, though. If you remember with the whole Star Wars Black Line series, they re-released, do you remember Rey, Kylo?
Yeah.
And I think even Finn. Do you think we're going to get that same thing this time? You're going to get kind of shittier characters at the Force Friday, and then they're going to re-release them in like better paint apps or something.
It's possible. I'll tell you something. I think all those have re-released now, and they're clogging shelves. They are where I go, and that's why I don't think I'm finding the new stuff like I used to, because you've got all that stuff that was hard to find, and that's a very good point you bring up, James. So you've got Kylo, Phasma, Finn, who still was sitting on the shelf, and the repainted Rey filling up pegs everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you re-released it so people could get it, but you saturated the market.
Yep.
So
I saw today. I don't know anything about these. I just go by off what you guys are saying. I look for those figures that you guys always are like, oh, this is what I want. But I saw a Finn in Stormtrooper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that anything that, because it's local? I could go there right now and be back in like 6 minutes. So
It became it was something. It was the same wave as Old Han and Jango Fett, and it was a hot item at first, but now those are all pretty common.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Ahsoka and Episode 4, Luke and
Yeah, I know those are the ones that I've been,
Pajama
looking
Candy
for.
Man.
Yeah, that's the hot shit right now.
But
Yeah.
I've never seen it in my travels, and I saw it today when I was buying underwear.
So Dust, I have this strange feeling you want to talk about what kind of underwear you bought today.
It's Star Wars.
What, you want to know? What?
I don't know. You keep bringing it up.
No, it's okay. I'm a boxer brief guy, but it's all good.
Hey, I'm about that boxer brief life.
Yeah.
Gotta have that support.
You get that support with that freedom.
Less chafing.
Just take the freedom. Just take
That's
the freedom.
Support with less chafing.
All right.
Boxer briefs, baby.
Now you know.
So moving into the keeping it in trailers rather. Doctor Strange trailer dropped this past week. I think we all have one common thought of what we thought about the trailer, and I think the word Inception came to mind for a lot of us, especially that scene at the end where everything's folding in on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can speak with 100% complete honesty. I don't know jack shit about that character.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth, a former, was he neurosurgeon that got his hands fucked up, and then he went to like Tibet or something to try to fix his hands, and he became Doctor Strange or something along those lines.
And that's the new universe, right? Because the Doctor Strange I knew was selling fucking pounds of weed and fucking dust out of his fucking house in the 70s. That's the guy that I used to read back in the day. So I don't know what the hell this new universe is doing, but
It made him a respectable kind of guy.
yeah, the Doctor Strange that I knew back in the day, he was up to fucking some no good, He wasn't saving anybody or hitting astral planes. He was making some dough.
Yeah, I watched that Doctor Strange. Netflix has that Doctor Strange cartoon, and that's pretty much how. I've never read any of the books, but that's how it is. Dan. Yeah, he's a surgeon.
That's where I learned it from.
He's kind of a dick, I guess, and gets into some kind of accident and ruins his hands.
So
Yeah,
I,
on some
also,
spirit
Dan,
quest.
I could have watched the trailer 3 times and come up with that exact synopsis.
Well, you didn't have to. I saved you the trouble.
And what I say is like this could easily be done in a Netflix series, but they just didn't have the budget for all the visuals.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I guess they're going this way because they have to explain the reality gem. Certain Infinity Stones they have to explain, and I guess this is going to be a way to explain that. I would think.
Benedict Cumberbatch's a hot topic right now, so it's good to get him while they can.
Fucking make him something else. Put him somewhere. I don't know.
Make him Peter Parker.
Yeah, exactly. He could be Peter Parker.
Hey, anybody can be Peter Parker.
I'm not going to shit on it because you know what? I wasn't too happy about them doing Guardians, and it was one of the most successful movies that they made, and I enjoyed it a lot. So
I mean, even I just look at it like Ant-Man. I didn't know anything about the character, and other than little things, and then the movie to me wasn't terrible. Like the Ant-Man movie to me wasn't.
They pulled it off. They pulled it off with that.
And I think they finally figured out how to make decent movies. Whatever that Marvel formula is, they got it dialed in. So I don't think this movie will be terrible.
No, it should be fine. I mean, it seems like it's got a good cast too, and that always helps,
It'd be cool if Dormammu was in there.
He might. You never know. And they'll probably tease him for 10 fucking movies, but.
Yeah.
No, I was going elsewhere with that.
I did get a little comic tickled, and he had seen when he was climbing up the steps, and he had the window behind him and all that. So that was really cool. I enjoyed it. That was the best part of the trailer for me.
Guys, it's always us doing a live show. Sometimes news breaks while we're on the air. So Doris Roberts has passed away.
Yeah, I tried breaking in 5 minutes ago with the doot, but it didn't work.
So let's say, and I don't know if anybody else has one, but I have a favorite Doris Roberts movie moment or media moment, and it's got to be the movie Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, definitely.
When they drink the tea at the party. Yes. Anybody else have a?
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know who Doris Roberts is, she was was most famously known for playing Raymond's mom on Everyone Loves Raymond. Would you say that's?
Yeah.
I would say most people would know her from that. I don't think she did anything to do with any nerddom. Well, Grandma's Boy really was a nerd movie.
Yeah.
I hate your face.
Oh, dude. That dude is fantastic.
I can't believe you saw me. I'm thinking about getting robots' legs. It's a dangerous operation. But,
It's a great movie.
that is a good movie. You came on my mom.
Your bed is a race car. Yeah, but it's a freaking sweet car.
Yeah, I have seen that a lot. Well, somebody's already updated her Wikipedia with her death.
Look at that. You Wikipedia warriors. Shout out to you guys.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I was like, don't worry, guys. I got it.
Hashtag I'm first. First.
I was the first one to update with
First. Hashtag first.
I put that shit out there. Most people were fucking texting their friends. I went straight to the internet. Straight to Wikipedia. Updated. Now everyone knows. Now the fucking world knows how sad it is.
I had forgotten.
He's a Wikipedia sniper.
Wikipedia sniper. There you
Sniper
go.
on Wikipedia. I got this app.
Shit.
I
Direct
won
link.
$20 in the death pool. You can do that actually. So I'd forgotten that she was in Christmas Vacation.
Yes, she
Oh
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. That's probably my second favorite Christmas movie.
What if you found out like her heart just stopped from doing so much below? What if that's the cause of death?
She just had a mouthful of cock while she was at it.
She went out happy.
All right, then. Then
You've already run one person off.
dude.
You've already run one person off this show with your foul mouth.
Jesus, Dan, come on.
You never know.
She was also in Fantasy Island.
How many times? Love Boat. How many times was she on Love Boat?
I don't see her on Love Boat.
16.
She was on Fantasy Island. She played Madame Clooney on an episode titled Delphine the Unkillable.
She
but
had to be on Love Boat. Everybody was on Love Boat.
Hey, listen, no. Here's her peak in the '80s. She was on Cagney and Lacey. She was on. Apparently, she was a reoccurring character on Remington Steele.
Hold on. Nick Frammer in the chat says Doris Roberts has died due to heroin overdose while running a train with Don Rickles and friends.
Don Rickles.
She was on.
Behind the scenes at one of the Dean Martin roasts.
She did quite a bit of bit roles in the '90s. She was on Full House, Murder She Wrote, Mr. Belvedere.
Ooh.
And she played Judge Westfall in an episode entitled Deportation Part 2.
So, no joke, I was like really sitting here, I'm like, man, I wonder what she looked like when she was young. So I'm like, let me just Google this real fast. No joke. The first thing that comes up, Doris Roberts, young. The first thing that comes up on Google.
Wow, that's very odd.
I'm going to go down this rabbit hole.
I'm doing it right now. Everybody out there, go do it. Go
So-
Google Doris Roberts young.
So
Some bad photos.
talking about Google and what Google will pull up sometimes. So today we had an interesting conversation about the McDonald's ball pit. We won't go into details. But so I Googled, do McDonald's still have ball pits? And the first thing that comes up when I type do McDonald's was, do McDonald's deliver?
I need to
Dan,
know.
that was some of that, that's some Portlandia right there.
Be careful, guys. She's mixed in with Loretta Young, and Loretta Young's a looker back in the day.
No, I think I got it right here. It's not worth, screen sharing.
There she is, right there. She's a looker, man.
Oh man.
Well, little sidebar, that was not planned, but
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I
to
feel
Miss
bad,
Doris
man. I just
Roberts.
feel like you're being dicks. Like, that sucks. It sucks that
That's
she
okay.
passed away, but I just feel
She was 90 years old. I mean, she lived a
She
Yeah,
wanted
God
her life.
life.
bless that bitch.
Wow.
Send your complaints and comments to Enter the Realm.
Nah, fuck it. Dustmites@yahoo.com. I'll take
Okay, just
I'll take that one, guys. It's all good.
take one for the team.
Yeah.
You know,
no
I'm
doubt.
surprised. I'm surprised we don't get hate mail, or if we do, I never hear about it.
You know what? Honestly, man, I was going through, and I was talking to Energon Addict yesterday at ECCC, and I was like, we don't get many dislikes. It's only when certain people are on the show that we get a couple of dislikes here and there. But
I just like the videos.
so it's not bad, man. I expected a little bit more hate, man. I guess we're not doing what we're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, you got to do reviews. That's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
the hate comes from. That's where the hate comes from.
I mean, we've had a couple people try to tell us what that we said the wrong thing or try to correct us, but other than that, it's been all love, and thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Has Retro Robot Radio corrected it?
A couple times.
Good, then we've made it.
Yeah.
You guys hit a milestone too on Instagram.
We did.
Did
We hit 3,000 followers on
yeah.
Instagram today. So
I
thanks.
think that was a Thunder Thief. Wasn't that coming up later? Weren't we going to talk about that later?
Oh, we are.
I'm just kidding.
Exactly what I didn't want to become.
Thunder Thief 3.0.
Thunder Thief Junior in the house.
Dude.
All right.
Get your lower third and change it to Thunder Thief Jr., right?
Right. So Mezco released an image today of their new. How are they calling that? It's a flash camera.
1/12 collective.
Yeah, I knew that, but there was. Didn't they show that already though at the?
They did at Toy Fair, but this is now the official, like, hey, this is happening.
So the same thing they did like with the Arrow a couple weeks ago.
For the most part. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Nick Brammer says victory spoiler 77.
Damn right. There you
Yo,
go.
Bram is killing it, man.
It's on fire.
Hey, speaking of spoilers, I want to jump back into BVS for a minute, and I'll keep it as tight to the cuff as I can. So I watched the movie with my wife this week, and she had some interesting points of view. Considering I didn't feed her anything before we watched it. Well, I didn't feed her anything about the movie before we watched it. And
nice.
her opinion at the end was that's not the Batman that's ever been Batman before because of the killing.
Yeah.
She was actually pretty bothered by that.
So she was very aware that like Batman was out there apparently killing people.
Yeah,
Allegedly killing
I'm with you, just
Well, no,
apparently and allegedly killing
No,
people.
and listen, her main point was, and I told her, listen, the thing when he had on the trench coat, that was like a dream or something. That wasn't reality. But what I explained to her, what she was saying was all the car scenes.
Right.
People were dying constantly during the car chase when he was trying to get the thing out of the truck.
No, they're just bad bruising. Bad bruising.
That's what I told her. I said that's no
Like
different
Arkham
than.
Knight, you may be running over people, but hey, you shocked them out of the way. They're fine.
Would have been better if you said, walk it off, bro.
Well, I mean, and I explained that's no different than every other Batman movie where they blow up people in cars.
Now that should be the sitcom. I know DC was trying to make some show about
Yeah, the cleanup crew.
but that's the sitcom it's a hospital just for henchmen that get fucked up. And it's a comedy. They're just ripping on them like how they got injured or like what dumb thing happened to them. Like there's a wing of just car accident. There's a car accident wing of just people that get fucked up.
DC's take on ER.
Yeah.
It's like Batman is named.
And that's a cool thing.
Fuck, Blue Beetle got 6 guys. They're coming in like 30 seconds.
That's the cool thing about building these universes, like the Star Wars universe, Marvel, and DC. You can do procedural law dramas, or you could do a hospital drama, or a hospital comedy, for that matter.
Dude, you'll never see a comedy come out of the Star Wars universe ever.
Well, there was a Christmas special.
Well, but but that was I don't think supposed to be funny. That was just funny.
No, and everybody was high.
It just happened to be funny.
Well, you could. Hey, Night Wiggum said DCR.
Yeah.
ECR, there you go.
Yeah, they need to get on that.
Stat.
So Dust, you had a little bit of an adventure Sunday.
Yeah, yesterday I went to the ECCC, the East Coast Comic Con, at the Meadowlands Expo Center here in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Secaucus, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
That was.
I haven't been to a Comic Con in quite some time. It was interesting, but I figured it was a beautiful Sunday. Me and Hans, shout out to Hans Zimmer. Yeah. We drove down there to go check it out, and it was a little different than I expected. A lot of comics, not as much as I thought. Maybe there would be more comic booths than there was, but what it was is a lot of cosplaying. Cosplaying was thick. And some of you ladies that were playing Harley Quinn were too thick.
Oh, dude, that's they go hand in hand, man. That's the new Harley Quinn.
I mean, there were some that were like, oh shit, but there was some that were.
Are you saying there was There was the new 252 Harley Quinn.
Yeah, there was a lot of 50-somethings.
Yeah.
Go back to the episode where I talk about the Tampa Comic Con. It was like in August, and that's the exact same thing. Dude, 8 million Harley Quinns, not one of them legitimately could play the part.
There was one or two that were like, And it's funny. It was like I met up with Energon_addict from Instagram and his buddy the _Riddlers_circle. He just started his new page, collector's page today. Shout out to you guys. And we were like bullshitting. We were talking ROC and talking about what we're doing and trying to get his buddy just joined and blah, blah, blah. And every time something that walked past me that was a little odd, I was like, oh, I almost forgot where I was for a second. You know what I mean? We're sitting there bullshitting, and then I see like Venom with the fucking tongue sticking out walking past me, and I'm like, yeah, I almost forgot where I was. And then you see a little eye candy walk past you, and you're like,
so did I know some like that con we had here in town? They did. I think it was half price if you came dressed up.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is online it was a couple of bucks. It was like $20-something to get in online, and then when I got there, it was like 30-something. I was like, Jesus! I would have bought the tickets online if I would have known that. So I didn't see anything that was posted, but the cosplay was thick, man. They were deep. They were deep, man.
Is this a one-day show, Dust? Or?
No, it was Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. So you were wrapping it up.
Yeah, we were at the second day, and we got there about noonish, so it opens at 10. So a lot of Funko Pops. Pops were everywhere. If anybody wants to fucking invest some money in, Pops, and then at the bottom of the market will drop out like fucking
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. Yeah, I was going to say that. They are the Beanie Babies of this generation.
My fear for that is if you go to like Toys R Us, they have this most random spattering of pop figures. And it'll be the same shit there all the time. I mean, they'll have like, I was in one the other day, they had a bunch of NFL players, then they had some Doctor Who ones, and then a couple DC and a couple Marvel, and some Star Wars, just randomly thrown together.
Yeah, it's the exclusives and the hard-to-find ones that are really are driving the market, I guess.
And every store carries them. Like, you could go into Barnes & Noble and then into Hot Topic. And then
Target had them on sale for $8.50 last week, and I'm looking, it's all garbage. I'm like, yeah, Game of Thrones, a couple of wrestlers. I'm like, eh.
Listen, I'll tell you, not every store understands collectors, because I read online that I went in a Fred's this week. Do you guys have Fred's where you live?
I have Fred Meyer.
Yeah, I have Fred Meyer.
Well, Fred's is kind of like a Dollar General kind of place, dollar store, Family Dollar. And somebody online had said, hey, they're getting in Black Series figures. And I was driving right by one, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go in there and look. Dry on those, but they had some Pops. And right in the middle of the window was this big old nasty, like, fucking 1 inch by ½ inch price tag that was firmly stuck on there. Because there was one I hadn't seen before. I was going to grab for my kid. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that for him. You couldn't even see the character. I'm like, you apparently don't understand this at all.
Well, Pops are like Mighty Mugs. I think they'll go away.
I like the Mighty Mugs. I got a couple of Mighty Mugs. Nathan sent me a Destro Mighty Mugs, and it's pretty dope. But I'm not gonna be a Funko Pop collector. But there's a couple that I want for a couple shelves in the living room, just to be like, oh, look at that, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, some of them are definitely cool, but it's just not like.
I'm not paying no more than $10 shipped.
3 days later. Hey everybody, welcome to the Funko Pops.
Yeah,
Realm of Collectors.
That's what I said. That's what I said about the fucking Power of the Force fucking figures that I got 16 bins. I'm trying to fucking unload. I'll just get a couple.
Bro, $1 a piece. $1 a piece.
Yeah, and also there was a couple of pictures that I took and I put them on Instagram. I'm gonna throw them on the Realm of Collectors Instagram. They had the Batmobiles there. They had the 60s Batmobile. They had the Keaton Batmobile. They had the Tumbler there. They had the Munsters car, the Monkey Mobile. They were supposed to have the helicopter, but I guess it was outside from Batmobile, the original 60 series. I didn't see that.
You had all the Batmobiles there. That was awesome.
Yeah, Nichelle Nichols was there. Sam Jones, but I wanted to take a picture with Sam Jones, but he was in like a 2-hour panel, and I wasn't hanging around looking for that. Jeremy Bullock was there. Greg the Hammer Valentine was there.
Nice.
We kept passing. He was like, you guys don't want an autograph? We're like, nah, we're good, bro. We're good, bro. So I took a picture from like afar, just just to throw up on the IG there. I've been to a lot of Comic Cons back in the day. I went to like a Wizard World back in the '90s or 2000s, early 2000s in Chicago. So that's what it kind of reminded me on a smaller scale. So now that I'm more into like toy collecting, there was a couple of guys that had like classic toy stuff, but it was way overpriced, and there really wasn't anything that was like grabbing my eye at all. So, but overall, great day. Got to chill out with Ed and John _addict and the _Riddlers _circle. I told him I shout those guys out. Ian's right in the chat right now. And that was the big joke of the day, because every 2 seconds we were like talking, and like something would walk by, and I'd be like, I forgot where I was for a second. You know what I mean? That was the big joke, but good time.
Good deal.
Good time. Oh, Ronan was there. I saw Ronan there, and I passed out about 60 to 100 cards, so business cards. So
Just a businessman taking care of business.
Were we gonna talk anything about that Mezco flash? I mean, we mentioned it and then totally went. That was
we kind of sidetracked.
I
there.
mean,
you don't have to. I just didn't know if we were. I just thought it was
no,
fun.
I was just mentioning that
we got a picture of it. You want to throw a picture up?
I got it.
Dan had it.
Are you going in for that, Chris?
Man, you know what? I'm torn right now on that scale. I really like that scale, but I really like 6-inch better.
I fucking hate this head.
If you get that, then are you going to get the reverse
good.
flap?
Holy shit! What's that other one? What the fuck is that?
That's the problem.
I don't know
Is
what
that the dog out the window?
Then this one looks good, but then this one looks like fucking shit. Like, I don't know what they were thinking.
So don't use that one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna get it anyway, but I'm just saying it looks like shit.
The worst thing about this, I just don't like the way the suits look. Like, I know it's the cloth, but I see the same issues that I have with like that Dark Knight Batman one. It just something about it. It just
You're
looks weird
just
to me.
afraid people are going to say you're playing with dolls.
It just looks pillowy. It just looks pillowy under there.
I like that.
You know
This
what I mean?
little effect is pretty cool. Though. This little
that's cool.
tornado bit, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, just that fucking head. What were they thinking? Looks terrible.
So what were you saying, Chris? So you would, if you did go this route, then you would get the reverse flash?
That's I don't know. I'm really torn. I'm going to pick up a couple of those. Just the scale is, what is
It's
it?
112.
Huh?
It's 112.
Yeah, I
Same as
know.
the Black Series.
Well, no, it's
6-inch.
actually bigger. They're bigger.
Not by much.
Hey, Peter Parker, you want me to? Hey, I don't know.
Pictures.
We'll see what they look. I mean, honestly, the only one I've got obviously is the Batman, Dark Knight Returns, and it's an odd proportion. So I'm interested to see, another one.
What was that? Loose skin?
Yep.
What do you always call loose skin?
Yep.
You bastard!
Fuck yeah.
You bastards!
All I know is you better buy that Space Ghost.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, bud.
Hey, we're doing a podcast over here.
I'm listening. I'm participating. I showed pictures of the Flash
Yeah,
and all that.
you're gonna run out of film.
Yeah.
So
I got 16 gigs. I'll be okay.
staying in the con world, Hasbro has registered a trademark for HasCon, HASCON.
Careful. Tracemark is a trademark of Hasbro.
So, Dust, what did you say about their multi-faceted con?
Yeah, we talked about that on Toy Detox, about how we were thinking that like they're just gonna combine all the. I think even Tyler, like the one that said, they're probably gonna combine it all and go solo. So that looks like that's what they're doing. Now is this breaking news? Is it official or is it just?
It was
it's
just
official.
It was
Hearsay.
just posted. Yeah, somebody had a screenshot of.
There.
I'm up for that. I think, like, because you know how, every time, especially Hasbro will probably do this. Like, if they have all their properties under one con, think of, like, all the little special releases and stuff you'd get, like, just from, like, I think this is going to be better. Like, this, to me, seems more interesting to me than BotCon.
Bronies, bro, bronies.
I don't know, dude. I mean, it's.
Bronies.
I don't know. It's gonna be the same type of shit. It's just,
I don't know.
It's fucking Hasbro. I mean,
Notice me, Hasbro. Notice me.
I just need that guy at a con.
I think it might be pretty good if they can, emphasize, obviously, Transformers and probably Star Wars all in this, and then have it a little more fan interactive. opposed to just a San Diego Comic-Con or a New York Toy Fair where you're just showcasing a bunch of stuff and boom, you're done.
Yeah, basically, you don't want it to be just like a Hasbro trade show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it could do something. But as far as it's going to probably be localized into one, probably in California.
Oh, so
not
you
any
don't
traveling.
That was going to be my question. You don't think they're going to do a couple of them in different cities? They're just going to have one big one a year?
I would think they'd just have one. Yeah.
I think, see, it seems more beneficial for them, and they have the money to do it where they'd have, 3 or 4 a year.
Yeah, all over
At least two, but it would be better to have one just on different quadrants.
quarters.
You're not going to get...
quarter it up.
True, but they have the New York Toy Fairs. They have the San Diego Comic-Con that they're going to probably do stuff with, so they don't want to interfere with those either. But that'd be nice. But it can wear? I have no idea. I don't know if they want to put that much effort into it.
Well, from what I
can see-
understood,
Oh,
they were going to try to do like a traveling thing, kind of like the Wizard Worlds.
and I think it's better. Like I could see, where you're saying they don't want to interfere with San Diego Comic-Con and stuff like that, but it would be a totally different thing. I mean, think about just all the Hasbro properties. I mean, I think it has potential to be something.
True.
Dude, I just want to see some. I just want to see some MLP cosplayers. Some My Little Pony LARPers. That's what I want to see.
There was a guy at that convention here in Huntsville that was.
I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No, there was a guy at that convention here in Huntsville that was fully decked out.
Oh, dude,
MLP.
fucking hoops.
There was a little squared off area, and there was people that were in. I guess it would be their arena. And they were playing with lightsabers, and they were doing some battling. I do have a little video on my Instagram.
I saw that. That was hilarious.
I was like, yo, I gotta stop and get this. And it was like great. It was like a bunch of little kids, and there's like one or two big dudes in there going, no, you gotta do it like this.
Just shoving.
Follow
kids.
through and make sure you try to do it.
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
But I did not see any LARPers there.
I will straight watch. If anybody in the Tampa area is a LARPer and you have, I want to watch. Wherever you go, whatever park you're going to be at, let me know. I will go and watch that shit. That is hilarious.
I've seen that. There's a park in my town that you can drive by on the road, and right off to the side of the park you can see them LARPing, whatever. And my son asked me, like, what are those guys doing over there? Because they're dressed up like, he's like, are they having like a Nerf battle? Because you can buy those Nerf swords and hatchets and zombie, gear and all that. And they're out there like just beating the hell out of each other. I'm like, no, that's actually LARPing. You remember that Turtles episode? The Nick Turtles? Yeah, that's what they're doing. Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, no, it was pretty bad.
So there's a movie. I think it's called Role Models. It's got Paul Rudd in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where that's like a main theme of the movie is they're LARPing.
Yeah, he becomes like a
Big brother
or something like
They're
that.
doing like some Renaissance fair stuff. I mean, is that under the LARPing realm? I mean, I'm thinking of like dudes that are like, running around on fake brooms pretending to play Quidditch. And
yeah,
shit.
that's what I saw. It was just a bunch of guys out there on one side and another, and they're just then going at it. Like reenacting the Civil War, but this is just like reenacting.
Yeah. No, that's a whole nother fucking world, man. Those Civil War dudes. Wow.
We've come such a long way from like the 80s where like every nerd just got whooped on by a bully. Like think about this. These dudes are just free to run around in parks. So good for these kids, man.
Yeah, where are the fucking bullies at, man? We need to bring the bullies back.
They're too busy being on the internet. They bully on the internet now. They don't go out in public.
Yeah, they're fucking keyboard warriors.
So talking about the Civil War stuff, where territory I used to cover in Mississippi, I used to take this back way from point A to point B, and they had like 15 cannons set up in this middle of this like tobacco field, and I asked the guy I was with one time, I said, what is that shit for? And he said, oh, they do the reenactments here. And I was talking to another guy one time that I was at a Halloween event, and he was fully decked out. I was asking questions. He said, yeah, if you don't have like the right buttons on your coat, people ridicule you for your costume.
Wow.
So
Way to go, Jim.
Yeah, Kevin, I told you not to wear that watch. Kevin.
Hey, Bubba Ray, is Johnny J gonna catch the cannonball in his leg this week, or is it gonna be Petey Boy over here? I don't know. I'm thinking fucking something names. That's all I got.
With your fucking polyester jacket.
Or is he gonna catch the cannonball in his stomach and fall back into the 3 other guys? Okay, we'll run it like that.
Like that.
I just want to see. I would love to see that too. Like, I don't know why that fact. Like the bullies of the nerd realm. Like the one dude who's just like, you fucking go the fuck home. You brought the wrong outfit. Your hat's not legit. Like just that. I love the dudes that are like just so hardcore on like being in that realm that they're dicks about it.
It's no different than the Transformers fucking collectors. No different.
It's the same shit, just a little more complicated. No matter what you do, man, it's always going to be like that. All right, so that's all we have for news. You guys want to get into some pictures here?
Pictures.
Pictures?
Dan.
Dan's going to take everybody's picture.
Put that fucking camera away, Dan.
I already have.
You know, Dan. You know, he already has an ad on Craigslist for young girls to come. Not young, like young ladies. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Backtrack.
Can you rewind? Rephrase that, please.
He wants to take pictures of naked ladies, girls. If you guys have nothing to do.
You have nothing
All right.
to do. Come on down. Say
Yeah,
hi.
come on down. He needs some practice for his modeling class.
So, Dust, you got the screen share up here?
Yeah, unfortunately I do. You know what? This was a great idea a couple of days ago, but after seeing it on Instagram for fucking all week long, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was a great idea.
Yeah, it's great. Are you kidding me?
So the main question I have, Dust, is what's new from Pepperidge Farm?
Well, it's something that wasn't placed. There's no spot for it out on the shelf. So
I know. I did notice that in the picture. I'm like,
until we find a spot to work it in.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Retail life.
All right, so
kept it simple, you know.
So I hosted this week's Rumble Collectors Challenge. There are 5-figure challenge. Use 5 more figures in your entries this week. We had, I think, about 20 entries. It was really hard to pick 4. Thank you to everybody who participated. Even Dust Mites threw an entry up. And James, I have to say, yours is framed in my bathroom.
Nice.
So
I'm boycotting this challenge because of that.
whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was a shoo-in.
I did too.
See, you tried to bribe the judge. That's what it was.
Tried.
All right, so here we go. Here, the first one. This was pick A. This is from Spidey_fan1091. I just like the variety of figures that he used.
I did too. That was a good photo.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Up next is Plastic Therapy with
That was a really good shot.
ridiculous amount of Star Wars figures in his custom Jabba throne room.
Jeez.
I didn't even notice the stand on this until he said something, but it's the MP track stand. But I didn't even see it until he had said. I didn't even notice it was in the photo.
Oh, dude, I didn't need.
Yeah.
Geez, I keep ruining these pictures by talking about.
Oh wow, yeah.
We're all like,
No,
yeah,
really
close. Yeah, there it is.
To me, I want to highlight that because you don't even like. It's so good that you don't even notice
you
that
don't even
thing,
see
yeah.
it. You didn't have to even have to like blur it or anything. It was just that good. Yeah,
It just faded right in there.
it's very handsome.
My only, and I don't want to say issue, but the reason why I didn't pick this one is I just wanted it to be it was a little dim for me. I got old eyes. I need
I got you.
some well lit photos.
I got you. Next is by our good friend Hairkin BX Jose with his Autobot selfie.
This is the one I picked.
I thought that was pretty clever.
And honestly, I picked this because they're using an iPhone. Not that it's an iPhone, but it just was funny to me that that's what they were using. That he has a little mini iPhone that figures.
Fucking robots and selfies, man. Fucking Jesus.
So he actually said he would have put it up earlier, but he had to wait on the prop to come in. So apparently he ordered the camera. The phone. I just thought it was great. I like what's his name on his back there. And then the fourth one was Energon_addict with the I don't remember what he had a really cool caption to go with this, but just got all the brothers out there together.
Same mom but different dads or something like that.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was really cool the way you put that together. So
Yeah, that's cool.
so tallying the votes, our winner by maybe just a couple was Mr. Plastic Therapy here with his Star Wars
Well
action.
deserved. Well
So-
deserved.
Dude,
Congrats.
That Dio is one of the dopest ones I've ever seen, man.
Yeah, it's on point, man. It
but
really
just
is
how
on point.
just how universal it is. I mean, you can use it. I've seen him use it for other things too, and I'm like, man, I didn't even realize it was the same thing. Like, it's good. Congrats, dude.
Congratulations. So,
Congratulations.
so coming up
Uh-oh.
this Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, a very special episode of Figga Bangin'.
Real quick, Chris.
Yeah.
Who's doing the challenge this week?
Well, that all ties in together.
Oh, sorry. God, I'm horrible. Oh, bitch, I'm new to the show. I will just be quiet and stay in the corner.
No. Actually, what I'm going to say to that, James, is thank you for reminding me because no.
You gotta take your foot and shove it up his ass, James.
That's right.
Wake up!
No, Ace is hosting the challenge next week, and he'll post his challenge up. He'll post his challenge up in the morning.
Victory spoiler 77 strikes again.
It has been a pleasure being on the show, being my final and last episode.
That's so funny. Hey, I got a question. How does one get picked to do these challenges? To host the challenge?
You just tell Plastic Therapy
That you want to do a challenge?
that you like a host a challenge, and he's lining them up. So if anyone out there has an idea, get with Plastic_Therapy on the IG, and we will get you hooked up with a limited edition picture picking job.
I want to. I'd like to host one at some point, whenever.
Okay. Well, there you go. It's out there. Good deal.
We'll see if he really watches the show now.
We'll see for sure. So first of all, shout out to Jisk for this awesome promo here. So we've gotten a hold of a test shot for the Fans Toy Stomp, which I had and was put in my place about 9 times about mistransforming the legs. But anywho, I took pictures of it quickly and shipped it off to Ace.
Yeah, they hated you for that.
How did you fuck that up, bro?
Dude, you know, this is what happened. I planned to take pictures like on Sunday. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take pictures of this Sunday. I'll pack it up and I'll send it back to Tony. And then this all came about. So I literally I was like, all right, I gotta ship that Saturday just to make sure it gets to Ace by like Tuesday so he can screw with it for Wednesday. And like I had all these pictures planned in my head, so I took some of them Thursday night. And then the rest of them I took Friday night, and I just shipped it. I was in a hurry, and I just whatever. It doesn't matter, but nonetheless, Ace is going to have the test shot, and everybody that wants to join in the chat, please do. We'll have somebody just watching the chat and asking questions that you may have about the figure. I will tell you, it is a very large figure. It's a very hefty figure, and it looks great with the others. And it comes with the googly eyes, which just cracks me up.
This fucking promo was killer, man. Fucking killer. Thank you very much. That's fucking dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
And we don't normally, tell people what we're gonna do, but we really had to promote this one because.
What is it? Especially like we were lucky enough to get that test shot.
All right, Chris. We don't need to see that again. Thank you.
Right.
I'm gonna promo the shit out of that. Watch this.
All right, so we had a giveaway for our 3K, which I kind of assumed we'd hit by today, and we hit it a couple hours beforehand. So giving away a little Shockwave, a Legend Shockwave. So to enter this, you had to follow us on IG, subscribe on YouTube, and repost with the hashtag and comment your YouTube name. It's maybe a little complicated for the crowd we run with. Because it didn't play out the way I wanted it to. So here's our list of entries, and yes, I did include people that are involved with our show here because counting them, we had 11 entries. So
basically, what didn't they do?
Well, they either didn't put their YouTube name in, or I looked through the subscriptions and I didn't find the name they listed. So one of the rules didn't get followed one way or the other. So I'm going to do this the way we've done everything else. I'm going to grab all these, And pull it up here. Which one's my hip? Put them in a list randomizer.
Dust, you have
And-
this figure, right? I hope you
Yeah,
win it.
yeah. If I win it, I'm just giving it to someone else. We'll go to this. We'll do it again without me.
All right, so, and then we go to, so we have 11. So we go over here, and we're going to generate a random number.
42.
And it's 5. So we
Five.
go back to this list, and number 5 is, Darth Patricio.
Awesome.
Congratulations, you've won. Little shocker here. So,
Ooh.
You
I
got
owe you-
32 minutes. You have
I owe-
32 minutes to contact us for the
Right.
figure.
Right, I know, and I personally will give you a little shocker.
Oh,
Ooh, hey.
So,
you're not going to drive to Cleveland and
No, but I'll drive
to bring it to him.
I'll drive to Poughkeepsie for it.
Poughkeepsie. Shout out to Poughkeepsie.
So, we will keep on rolling through some pictures here. We've got J. Ruse pick pictures this week. So we'll go through those. First one is, Dust Mites talked a lot of shit about cosplay, but he participated.
Wow. Shots fired. Nice.
Dust, you did a pretty quick change job getting back in your.
Yeah. That was my
shirt, but
that was my garb.
I just have to ask, was Barnacle Boy anywhere to be found?
No, this dude was a fucking creeper, man. He was total creeper.
Well, the bubble's great. I mean, I don't remember the name of the bubble.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool, but the way he was like talking to kids and stuff, it was just total creep. Yeah, it was creep status.
All right. So moving right along.
Hashtag creep.
So these pictures are the ROC showcase. This is RJ Roots picks these every week. He's looking for creativity, dios, angles, just really unique.
Angle of the
unique
dangle.
shots. And how do you become eligible to be chosen, Dan?
Hashtag realm of
Realm?
collectors.
Realm of collector.
Realm.
All right. So our first shot here. Let me zoom in a little bit here. That must be new. Our first shot here is from Loud Todd. Really cool outside shot of
Took his horse to the beach.
yeah, buddy.
Beachcombing.
Yeah,
I'm not buying any figures from Loud Todd.
See, I would have just went out and bought a comb and put it in Beachcomber's hand and comb in the desert, but this beachcombing.
there you go.
The caption should have been. The caption could have been found anything yet?
We ain't found shit.
Thanks, Dan. You're the only one that got it.
So it's a good shot there by Loud Todd. Up next is our very own Thunder Thief, Harvey double underscore Dick, with some of that. I don't even know what these are.
Dragon Ball Z figure arts.
I know what they are. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just glad I have to whine about it this week. I usually
Yeah.
have to get on the thing.
So it's Beerus.
Sorry, go ahead.
Is Beerus in the middle?
Yes, he's
And-
the cat.
And is someone a Saiyan in this?
Oddly enough, all 4 of those that are not Beers are Saiyans, or at least half Saiyan.
Is one of their names Vagina?
Vagina.
Vegeta, close.
Go-poo.
He's just saying. that's all
Poo-tang.
he's
Is there a
just saying.
Poo-tang? Is there a Poo-tang in the house?
Poo-tang.
Yeah,
All right,
the-
next, this one is Work with a Mouth.
Go
That's
back
a
to
really
your camera. Go back to your camera, Dan.
Really
Oh,
cool.
I like this photo a lot.
Yeah.
That is great. Those NECA figures are awesome.
Although it does look like the Predator's just back there, like not trying to stalk him, but like trying to photobomb him. Like, yeah.
It does. It looks like surprise.
Yeah, he's gonna give him a hug.
We'll give you a hug. I'm gonna do the rabbit ears behind your ears before I rip your face off.
Like they arranged a surprise reunion. He's sneaking up behind him. You're not supposed to tell him.
This one is from somebody we don't see on taking pictures very often. T2RX6.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
What?
Yeah, out of nowhere. I remember when I saw this, I'm like, that's a really cool picture.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like the way
It's got Daniel in there.
Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
I like the way the sun's glistening off the back.
Back at it again with the bling. Bling, bling.
Hashtag glistening. Glistening.
Glistening. Hashtag glistening. Spell that.
All right, up next is somehow he made it look good. Victor Saber 77. You know, I got to tell you, I was planning on taking some photos of this guy, but I think I'll just keep yours and Didn't say it was mine.
He's hunched over like me after like a 12-hour shift.
That's probably the best pose you can get out of him.
Yeah,
How
it
long
is.
did it take you to get that pose?
A good 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just because the arm would pop off, or he would just keep slunging over.
Wow,
many
it's
times-
that bad,
How
huh?
many times did you almost say "fuck it"?
Yeah, a lot. He's just laying on the floor now because I
Wow.
can't get him to
Can you
stand.
fix those arms with some polish or no? Or like beyond that?
You could,
So-
but he still doesn't stand. I mean, you get the stand there, but it doesn't do anything for him. He's just
It's
crap.
well, the problem is he's got those he's got those metal legs, and then he's got the feet are a softer plastic, but they're fixed at a very peculiar angle, and you can't do a lot with it.
Yeah.
Plus, he won't hold the sabers with it. The best part about it,
No.
in my opinion, is the cape. I love that it takes her on the inside of the cape.
Yeah, this character just in general is badass.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I never liked him.
Oh, dude, I think it's legit.
I love that character.
Ugh.
All right, let's see what's next. This one is this was another plastic therapy shot. Jay didn't tag this one, but I remember seeing this. This was his other entry for the challenge this week.
Yeah, I remember that.
Just a really cool shot.
Awesome silhouette.
Yep, absolutely.
I
Really
keep
cool.
hearing the Top Gun music.
No, dude, I was totally going
Uh,
I have some interesting theories about that movie, but we won't get into them right now. Who plays volleyball?
Goose,
Who plays volleyball in blue jeans with no shirts?
Goose. Are you with me, Goose?
I do.
And then automotive repair specialist, Asian kid Matt.
Shout out to Springs everywhere.
Shout out to AAA. With an Iron Man pose.
Doing the
With-
superhero pose.
With the Iron Man, he recently got the figure arts of
Figgy art.
characters. Figure arts.
Can you tell Chris from Alabama?
Figure arts.
The yards.
Hey man, I'm gonna buy these figures over
Do me a favor, Does. Can you find me them figure arts over there while you're?
What you think? Yeah, really? Is that how you read my text?
No, not at all.
You see if they got any of those OT stores?
Yeah, I heard you do a karaoke of Vanilla Ice's.
Yo, VIP.
I definitely know what voice everything that you say in your text messages is in your Vanilla Ice karaoke
Ding
list.
ding 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 ding.
Stop! Check it out and listen.
That's right, man. There's evidence of that somewhere.
I still have it.
And we're back around to the homeboy here.
Hey,
So,
what's-
Dust, I'm thinking next year you should be Barnacle Boy.
I'll definitely do it for you.
I mean, I know I've seen SpongeBob, but this guy's costume, like the bra, dude, fucking is so funny to me.
And the funny thing is that wasn't the worst. That was the
I mean,
worst.
it's not
I've
a
seen.
bad. It's weird. It's just weird, but it's not a bad costume at all.
No, it wasn't done really well.
So if you would like a opportunity to be featured, all you have to do is hashtag your pictures realm.
All you have to do is, hey.
Hashtag your pictures realm of collectors on Instagram, and Jay will looks through the pictures every week, and it's getting harder and harder as the realm grows. Yes, it was probably pretty easy when we were like episode 5 and 6 when we were doing this, because we just weren't out there like that. But I don't even know how many hashtags we're at now, but a lot of folks using the hashtag. So thanks to everybody that participated here, and look forward to seeing what we have in the future. So that is all of the photos. So Jane, were you going to pull up the ROCIG and go through some news and whatnots there?
Speaking of the Realm of Collectors hashtag, we were at 32,000. 32.8.
Dude, that's crazy.
In the year 2000.
So 32,000 hashtags. Thank you.
Look, Masterpiece Cup.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Telling
So-
me, start that Legends collection.
Man, I'm telling you, these are how much do these go for?
$50.
Like 40, 50 bucks?
Like $40.
Dude, that's a lot of money for a little bitty figure.
Yeah, but
But it's cup. I
tough.
see.
I see this. I see this, and I think it's a matter of time before this gets
Upsize.
just upsized.
Smoothed out because that vehicle mode is booty.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like garbage.
Yeah, it looks bad. It looks bad.
The hootie.
It does look pretty bad. But like I saw that, I don't know if we have it on here, but they have that RC one too.
Yeah, it's one way or the other. You
You just-
yeah,
Yeah,
scroll
words.
down.
Yeah.
Words.
Yeah, just upsize this already.
A lot of yawning going on here, boys.
Look at her
I've been
mouth
up since
though.
1
It
o'clock
just
this
looks.
morning,
Yeah,
so-
no, the face is wrong, but I think in a bigger size, it may be easier to do some other stuff.
Well, you already have the Generations one. Why would you need to upscale this one?
To masterpiece scale.
I need a yeah. What are you talking about?
Do you really want a masterpiece of this one, or do you,
I just want a masterpiece RC. At this point, I don't care.
Do you have the other one, Jisk, as a filler?
No, I don't do that shit. It's either there or it's not.
No placeholders for you, huh, buddy?
Fuck no.
All right. So they also have a Megatron coming down that Legends. What's his name? Mitron.
Yeah, their faces. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just in general. Like DX9, I'm trying to look and see what other DX9 stuff I have, but their faces are just kind of shitty.
I'm still waiting for Make Toys to announce their Despotron.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, the little
colors-
gun mode's nice.
Yeah, the gun does
This
look
does-
nice.
yeah, this isn't bad. Man, this isn't bad at all. Dude, how
Yeah.
little is that thing, dude, in your hand? Think about that.
Would it ever be in your hand?
I mean,
Would you be running around the house pew 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 in it?
I probably would.
Yeah.
You know, I got that MP Shockwave today, dude. My kid just went nuts.
I will.
Can I play with it? And he was like, he was shooting, you know, pew pew. He makes that sound. He's like, he won't go down. He won't go down. He was shooting somebody, but that guy wouldn't go down. He's putting up a fight. Whenever he was shooting,
Hilarious.
he was into it.
That's hilarious.
Where'd you now?
Wherever you want, buddy.
Yeah, you're driving, man.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a week's worth of stuff here.
Groove. Or do you want me
yeah.
to scroll down even more?
You can go a ways down if you want.
There's Stomp. There's the.
James driving. All right.
Yeah, actually go back up to the 5-figure chat right after
I
that.
thought he was
Nightmare
driving.
Batman.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah,
You can just arrow to the left from here.
I'm in.
This is
that
the,
looks-
That's the one I want right there.
the
Yeah,
Mayfex Nightmare Batman.
dude,
When does
Oh,
this
yeah.
come out?
this will
Who
probably
knows?
be fourth quarter to be honest. When is their regular BVS one, Dan?
June or July or something like that. I don't know. I took it off a pre-order after I got the Mezco one, but like June or
on
July. It's in the
pre-order,
next
yeah.
couple of months. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, this
they
one's
really-
cool because I saw another picture where they actually have a Bruce Wayne head coming with it, so that'll be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I was really impressed with their Dark Knight Batman, so I may be in on this.
Yeah, this one looks good.
They
I
really
don't know.
gave him that chin. He's really got that chin there.
He's got the chin, man. Anybody watching this right now, you can see these pictures on the Realm of Collectors Instagram page.
Realm of course.
Realm? Sorry, I just felt like I needed to throw that.
Round.
Realm.
And then we got Jango Fett, which we all knew was coming.
Yeah, and
They do Boba, they do Jango.
Are you guys all in on this? You Star Wars collectors?
I am. Although I think if you look at the next picture of him crouching,
yeah.
there's some opportunities with the knees there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
those Maki Toy Chrome Dome.
Yeah.
knees
But I
and
mean, is that the pose you're gonna have? to
Iron
do?
Oil.
No, I'll have him probably on the stand, to be honest, flying.
He's got a kickstand down here. That's the one.
That's
It's a cup holder.
This is the HSH Figure Arts.
Oh, yeah.
Say
the figure arts.
Figure Arts.
Big yeah.
The Black Series is a really good figure.
Yeah.
They did some really
This
neat
is
engineering stuff with it. But this is better. I will definitely pick it up.
That detail though on the gauntlet. It's nice.
I
That's
just
pretty
like
cool
that
to get
somebody
that,
just
how it's
popped
going
into the
up the
chat. Sorry, but I have to say this real fast. Somebody just popped in the chat with the name Masterpiece Shit Piece.
Oh, that's great.
Sorry.
Nice.
It's funny.
That's great.
Yeah, so the Mace Windu is actually due out next month. I'm super excited about that.
Say
I don't know
what
about that
again?
Mace, man, that head's.
So, Doctor Strange.
Keep going left, James.
I know.
To the left, to the left. We have a lot of exciting things happening.
Oop.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Go bots!
Who's
Time for
excited
you to
about
collect
this?
I'm bummed. Is anybody else bummed that these GoBots are only like 5 inches?
God, they're. I didn't even think they're that tall. I thought they're like 3.5, 4.
Yeah, they're
So-
tiny. I mean, I saw the
Hey.
price. Yeah.
Who's making this? Isn't a first party thing, right?
No, this is the first party. I thought.
Oh, okay.
It says Aspen
Official
Toys. I know.
But it's
isn't
licensed.
Carlos making some?
Yeah, it's licensed, right?
Huh.
Because they look good. Like I never really watched the show, but I mean, it was a part of my youth growing up. You know what I mean? And it'd be it'd be cool if they were masterpiece scale. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Psych.
Well, they've got the what was the one? The other one that somebody made of Psycho.
DX9.
Yeah,
DX9 made it.
Salamore or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird name.
But it's like, and then I just have the one, and then it's out of place, and
Well, they got What was the one that they did out of DX9's
Crasher.
garage? Yeah, Crasher.
Yeah.
And then you got Ollie. They did what? Turbo
Yeah.
out of that. So,
Sonic is what they called it. Yeah, they called it Sonic, but I'm not buying that shit.
So notice that it's Machine Robo Revenge of Kronos. You see that, J-Ruse? Revenge of Kronos.
Dude,
Yeah, I think
feels
he's probably
good.
passing Pittsburgh right now on his way to Cleveland.
I'm sure he's on his way back. Either way, he's probably. We haven't heard from him yet, so maybe he's embarrassed. Maybe it didn't work
I
out.
haven't heard. Yeah, I haven't seen him in the chat all day.
So we saw something about a KO like last week, right? A really shitty KO. This is not that, correct?
Yeah, wasn't that one done? They were KOing the MP11 mold. That
No,
was supposedly done.
I think this might be a new one.
so the one you're talking about, so I mean, somebody had bought a Coronation Starscream KO off of eBay for like $130 and said it was absolute shit.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, so this has diecast and it supposedly has some improved parts.
Like a locking chest, hopefully.
Yeah,
If they make a
there's
Sky
diecast.
Warp with a correct like Starscream Coronation set, I'll probably pick one up.
So the word is that Takara changed factories because of the KO problem of this mold, of course. They went with a newer factory for the Ramjets, and this is why they're getting the issues, because it's a new factory.
So
That's word.
At what price point does a knockoff of one of these? Where should they land?
Under $100.
Easily.
Well,
So-
if this was Wei Zhang, I'll be all right I'll be all right.
We don't know who it is.
But even still, Hasbro. Look at the Hasbro ones selling for even Sunstorm and Acid Storm, $70. That's where they should be.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So you'd pay that for a KO if it was a good KO, and it was like your second ones or whatever.
Yeah, like I'd buy because I don't have the Coronation Starscream, so I'd buy if it was a KO and it had the cape and it was $70, I'd buy that shit.
Yeah.
You buy just for the fucking cape.
Well, and I need another one, but yeah.
Throw it on your
I would
other
just
one.
buy it for
Yeah?
the cape. Yeah, and then the other one would just be the jet one. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't want to. I mean, I'd like to buy the official, but I'm not going to spend fucking $200.
So Dust, we talked about this. The Wei Zhang Black Commander, they're calling him.
The black PP.
Are you gonna go in on these for your special PP
Yes.
section?
Yes, I will buy. I'm not going to buy them right away, but I will be purchasing all the repaints.
Yeah,
Unless they get into that gay ass fucking Bape shit, whatever the fuck it was with the camo and.
You will buy those or you won't?
No, fuck
You
no.
will.
So you
Fuck, I need
get
those.
a black one and a white one and a
Yeah, I would buy this one. I'd buy the Sleep one. You know, I'd buy the Magnus one. So.
I'll tell you what, that I don't know if it's painted or what, but that just looks amazing.
It's great, man. Anybody that touched my PP at NJCC, you know what I'm talking about. Very good
There's
quality.
the truck mode.
There we go.
Yeah, and truck mode's really clean too.
The only thing that turned me off with this is like when they first started talking about the trailer and how they were making it. It had a very lower price point. It was like $65, and then when it came out, it was like $100. But the trailer is gorgeous too. I saw some pictures from Hurricane BX Jose. It looks really nice. So I'm gonna definitely have to get at least one trailer if I'm gonna buy all these. You know.
I like that the first person that commented on here was Short Bus Customs. Shout out to Short Bus Customs.
What customs does he do?
I don't know. I'm looking him up right now.
Oh, that's
already
no.
happened.
There we go. Back to this guy. Twofold.
Twofold.
It's all in the eyes.
Oh, look at the teasers. Look at these. Yeah.
How are those eyes? I mean, do they stick on there pretty well?
Is that the Star Wars base?
Yeah, you just snap off like in between his eyes. See, and then there's a piece you can pick between red and blue. Look at those mistransformed legs.
Dude, I'm so glad, like, no joke, like, I'm so glad you mistransformed those, because we were talking about it in the chat, and I'm like, man, I don't remember the legs looking that bad.
Well, they don't tuck. I mean, people. Some comments were like, "Oh, they go all the way in." They don't, because the tail takes up the entire inside.
Yeah, but don't they sink? They sink in.
They
or
do.
no?
The back end sinks into the top end.
I'll have to go and watch Skullface's review again.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. Yeah, but that shows you how. I mean,
Or you could just watch Figure Banging
that's
Oh, yeah,
right.
I could wait
this
till
Wednesday and watch Ace really butcher the fucking thing.
That's right. It shows you how big he is there. That's.
I
core
hope
score, yeah.
I hope he doesn't break it, because I wanna keep this relationship open with Tony, but God, I hope he does that shit.
Shout out to Hung and 215 Toys, man. Thank you very much for letting us
Absolutely.
check
I
that
hope
out.
it just crumbles as soon as he touches it. I hope it just like turns to dust.
And there's the nice group shot there.
You know, there was one shot you did that was really cool when you redid the cover, the Marvel cover.
Oh yeah, is it on here? Or is
Oh,
that
yeah.
No, I haven't posted that. I put it on Facebook, but
No, that's great.
You bastard.
Were you holding out?
I wasn't really happy with it. I just wanted to show it off there.
No, it was a pretty cool
Yeah.
mod.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That took
Yeah.
a very long time and a lot of mud on my boots to get that picture. It was in a drainage ditch. Anywho, this is the old Ben head sculpt. So he's supposedly going to sell the robe and the head.
That looks good.
Oh, this is the guy that does the
They
does
did-
head does
yeah.
the head.
Now
Get
is that on Black Series or is that on the Figure Arts one?
No, they don't work very well on figure arts the way the necks are made. So that is a Black Series Obi-Wan, and I need 2 of those. Anybody that's listening, and I don't care what condition they're in.
Oh, I still have those at like Walgreens.
Well, if you see them, grab them because I don't see them anymore.
Dude, that face
know.
sculpt,
Let me find them. Yeah, they do good work.
and they're good. Their quality, like they're good. Like when you get them, they feel good in hand and stuff.
Oh yeah, and they pop right on. It actually sends a little piece of like poster tack.
Think about how genius that was. He redid the head, put a cape on, use a figure of you know what I mean, the younger version of him, and boom.
It's like a
Wow.
like a third-party upgrade set. Like
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Dude, Chris, hit this guy up and tell him he should do some MP faces.
There's a
We need it.
there's a place you can buy head molds, but they're not painted, and that's the hard part is painting them.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh,
And
groove.
we were looking for. So this was it supposed to come out in May as like a store exclusive or whatever? Is that what?
Was it an Asia exclusive or
It
something?
was a Singapore or it was a Taiwan Toys R Us
Incentive.
giveaway or something like that, but now it's actually going to be released by Hasbro.
So this is
Groove
the
is in the heart.
It's a-
Dino Wars Groove for all you audio listeners. That's what we're talking about. I mean, who's really hyped about this thing?
My 14-year-old's begging me to buy it for him when it comes out because he hates Rook. I mean, that just looks so much better there.
It does look good.
Groove
Yeah.
is in the heart.
Are those the upgrade feet, or those aren't the
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, those
those are
Yeah, those are upgrades.
PE kit.
Ted
show.
shoes? Yep, this DX9 Megatron looks good. Man, the DX9 and the War and Pocket stuff, like, they're cool. They
Yeah.
crank out so much stuff, it's not even funny, man. Maybe it is
Should be
funny, I don't know.
It is funny.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
So
Maybe.
Aliens 30th anniversary? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
So this is so 426 is Alien Day. So Star Wars is May the 4th, and several other days relate to certain things in our geekdom. But 426 is in relation to any Alien fans here.
I like aliens.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out
Not
to
enough
Nathan
to buy this
Haskell.
stuff, but
Nathan
Oh, no,
Haskell's a
but-
huge Alien fan.
426 is relation to the planet they go to. Is planet 426. And this is a loot crate basically with exclusive Alien items in it. There's a whole bunch of stuff tying into the Aliens 30th anniversary. You got the Reeboks re-releasing the Alien Stompers in 2 versions.
I was just going to ask you, are you going to get on those Reeboks, dude?
Man, I'm not a Reebok dude, but I'm tempted. I am tempted just for the nostalgia's sake. I think I am going to get in on them.
How much are they?
They haven't released prices. I would imagine they're going to be probably 125 and 175 for the two different ones.
Expensive.
So here's a really cool thing, and I found this on one of the Facebook groups. It's a sunbow chart done with figures.
The reason why this is bad is if somebody's like, "Oh, cool, look at how big that Skylinks is." I'm gonna jam on this shit. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, compared to like Legends, it works, but that's about it.
It's cool that somebody went through and did it and took all the photos.
Yeah.
What?
All right, guys, I'm just popping in here. 175 on the sneaks.
Damn.
Well, there's two versions now. There's Bishop's version, which are the
You know what? I closed the Google window. Fuck it. That's 175 on the sneaks.
I got it. I'm gonna look it back up. Keep
Well,
talking.
I'm looking it back up too. So I don't know what that is.
You just can't let it go. You can't just let it go.
Now I'm like,
Hmm.
The dick I be.
Well, I mean, you know,
Dick I must be.
You get those, you should get the NECA life size alien egg pods.
Yes, you should.
and if you're going
I
that route,
definitely
you might as well get that life-size Slimer they got coming out.
I definitely know Nate's in for those shoes, so you
Or
know.
that Harley Quinn.
There you go. Definitely.
Shout out to Brian Brink. He is hooking me up with Obi-Wan for a steal.
Nice.
Shout out to that dude.
Good old Brian.
Brian Brink, the Brinkster. Brian Brink.
I'm over the Reeboks at this point.
You're over him?
I stopped looking.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait, I thought you were looking. Are you not?
Oh,
If
I
you're
am,
not-
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
Well, then fuck
like
it.
over it.
Professionalism.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy them anyway, so I figured I've spent enough time in my life getting into it now.
So what are we looking at now? Renders of an updated version of the Transformers Prime Arachnid?
Just in time for something.
Yeah, but nobody can. That's all there is. And I don't know if it's third party, first party update.
Yeah,
Is it something
there's
that
not
the
much
world
information on this.
I just got a text from my brother that says him and his girl are watching our show right now.
All right. Shout out to just his brother and his girl.
Can we cuss at them?
Yeah, it gives a shit.
Well, hey, Jisk's family, fuck y'all.
Oh, sorry, Jordan.
They know. They know. Listen, you're ruining it. You're ruining it, Dan. You're ruining it.
You're fucking it all up, Dan. Go fuck with your camera. Leave it alone.
That's what I'm here for.
I just replied, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Hey, let's talk about dicks.
He can watch last week's
Ears,
show.
dicks in my hair.
Yeah, I saw. I guess we don't know. And there it goes again. Jesus, Jamie, you're killing me, man.
What's the next pick?
Worst idea.
Go back to this.
Yeah, let's talk about this TF Prime. What does that say?
Arachnid.
I know it's Arachnid, but I just didn't know what the.
So back to the shoes for a minute. The high tops, the ones Ripley wore, are 175. They don't have a price for the lower top ones that are still like mid tops.
160.
I bet you they're maybe 145.
350.
350.
250.
They're that Jisk money.
Yeah, not for shoes. I'll be like Ace wearing some fucking holes in my shoes.
I love that. The picture he takes and the one thing I hear the comment is
Yo,
my shoes.
hey, can anybody bring up the deuce pick with the shoes?
Dude, for anybody that doesn't know, Ace went to, I don't know where he bought that. He dropped $1,000 for that figure. But then,
NJCC.
NJCC, but it had a photo of his fucking Nikes that were just beat to shit.
I think they were New Balance. I think
They're
they
New Balance.
Russian Balance, and they were
Either
the
way.
worst.
They were Old Balance.
They're fucking. They got the clown. They got the clown roll up in the front. His shit's all left and right, like tilted to the left and the right. You know, no more springs. Shout out to Asian Kid Matt. There's no shock or spring in the shoes.
So somebody posted a photo of like just some straight hobo shoes, it's like a pair of boots, but the seams in the front had split, so the dude's toes are just hanging out, and it's fucking perfect.
That's fucking dope, man. Deuced. And look at this bad cube fucking grump.
It's dust mites.
Yes, it is me. I am Gears. I'm kind of like a cross between Gears and Huffer.
Huffer, I don't even know her.
So yeah, that was just announced today. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I hate that like every, it's going to be 15 steps just to transform.
Yeah,
all the
well,
way
it's
to the
gonna go
space.
outwards and then back in. You know what I mean? You got your car mode, and it's gonna be what was the things that, like everybody had, like you pull them out and it goes "Ee," and then you bring it back in, it goes back to like a little cue ball, you know. With this, I don't know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, but you know it's an exploder transformation. I'm sure it's gonna be like that.
All right. So the cost. What do you guys think the cost of this thing's gonna be?
$90.
Yeah.
109.99.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna sell this and then Swerve as a double set, like they did Brawny and Outback, and
You
you're
think
not gonna
so?
be able to get it. Yeah, that's the way they're gonna
Yeah.
do it. It's gonna be
Yeah.
$179, and everybody's fucked.
Kind of
Yeah.
like what Make Toys did with the Swerve and the other one.
But I got boosted by itself. People are willing to break it up, where I didn't see anybody willing to break up those two. Like you had to get it as a set.
What, Boost and Hatch?
No.
Oh, Brawny and
Brawny.
Backlund.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Brawny.
got I bought a single Brawny. I didn't.
I
buy it as a
did
set.
two off of eBay, but I couldn't find it from a retailer.
Well, Hanny hit me up. I got it from Hanny, so.
I have a feeling they're going to do exactly what they did with Sun Surge. He's going to come out at like 115 early bird special, like $90.
Yeah.
And then they're going to keep
It's
it
definitely
at that.
gonna be. It's gonna be over $100.
Yeah.
That seems to be their forte there. You know.
Rapping Forte.
And then it's gonna nice.
More
And
champagne?
then and it's gonna be like it's gonna be car mode, and it's gonna go, and then back into fucking robot mode, out and in. And I
How
think
does
you
that
said
go,
something. What'd you say in the chat? 15. It's gonna be like 15 moving pieces for the head, just. Is that
Oh
what you
yeah, dude! Like just for that red piece that goes around the face.
It's gonna be
45
15
different
moving
panels.
pieces for the head.
That's gonna suck.
So this is Iron Factory's War Within Grimlock. That's real specific.
So this
This
is
is
like
nice.
the war. This is like the DX9, the little ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the legend stuff.
Yeah, that was the War Within. He transformed to a tank.
So Robert D will be buying this.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, if they like, I know they made that Prime. Aren't they supposed to be making the Grimlock as well? Don't they have a
the
test out
Pegatron
of that?
also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'd buy all those as a set, like just a one-off of like. I thought the Grimlock from War Within was awesome. It was like that tank looking thing.
Yeah.
Even all of them were great. I'm for it. I think.
The War Within, that was such a great storyline. Really good storyline. Especially for its time.
Hey Dust, I'm going to screen share real quick so we can. Oh, in 3000. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm going to screen share real quick so I can show.
Ace's shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. We're going out of our way to bring you a deuced moment. There we go!
Nice.
Wow. Produced. And there's that again. There's actually something else I want to show that I just dropped in this folder. Hang on.
Oh god, the deuce. The deuce fucking
No, I didn't put it in there. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is.
Oh,
Here it is.
fucking A.
Yeah, that's for Tyler right there. ROC style hamster.
That's it, baby.
That's right. Shout out to Tyler. Well, what else we got tonight? Bellas?
Dan taking pictures?
I think that's it.
Yeah, man.
That's going to wrap up
Wrap it up a
tonight's
little bit early.
action-packed episode.
Basics.
I can go to bed now.
Getting back to basics.
Go to bed now. Aren't you on the West Coast?
6:45.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
you guys got
No,
me.
I work at 4 in the morning, so I go to bed early.
Oh, we'll go. Well, watch out now. He works at 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
Womp, womp, womp. At least he's being honest and not.
He's got to
telling us
get
he's
up
got to go work so we can go to
to
karaoke.
respond to the chat because you guys are up so damn early.
Yeah, you saw him lately? I'm like, what the fuck is Dan here?
yeah. I was up at work at like 3 this morning. It was something.
How's the new gig? It's okay?
Fucking great, dude. I'm loving it so far.
Awesome, man. I'm happy for you, bro.
Well, I mean, you know, those cows.
I can't wait till you get fired.
Those cows aren't going to inseminate themselves, so.
Hey, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go through some where you at. Let's start with Mr. Thunder Thief.
Again, to reiterate, I forgot. Harvey_Den on IG, and I'm in the Facebook group. So, if you can find me, then good for you.
It's Daniel Harvey.
No, don't do that. Oh, you fucking asshole.
See, anybody with any sense can put two and two together. All right, AKA, where you at?
Yo, you guys can catch me at jbatron on Instagram and Facebook, and occasionally on Instagram at JisGoin. I'll drop a gem on you, but it's been slow going.
All
But
right.
you should still follow that account anyway, just for the history.
Mr. Dust Mites, where you at?
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites on the Facebook group. And that's about it. Cobra Law Records YouTube page is out there. We got a couple of videos out there. New album coming soon for Horseman. Do it every week.
All right.
That's it, man.
James, where you at?
Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, VictorySaber77, Facebook, the VictorySaber77, host of Plastic Fanatics on Saturdays, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. There you go.
All
You
right.
like that?
That is great,
No.
guys. I have to say, breaking news.
Yeah, Chris is laughing at the same thing I'm laughing at.
Ace Milo just posted in our group chat a brand new picture of New Balance. and
He bought a new one?
and then the Rick and Morty characters flicking me off.
That's great.
Oh, he
So
bought
I
some new
guess
sneakers.
I got deuced. I guess I got deuced. So you can find me on Instagram at Pinkerton, PNKR10, and wandering around the Facebook groups under Christopher Pinkerton because that's what my mama named me. Let's do some shout-outs. Shout-outs to the Toy Detox crew, Brave Swage, and hamster lover Tyler. Dust Mites was a guest the episode that dropped this weekend, right?
Yes, it just dropped on Saturday.
Right. So we got a lot of ROC love going on there. Shout out to Ronan with Toy Lab at Toy Lab Friends on all your social media. You can check him out with some really cool tips, tricks, and ways to fix things on your toys. Always like to watch those new episodes when he drops them. Shout outs to the Shattered Cast Uncut crew: Bobby, Robert, T2RX6, Deluxe, Greg, Lenny, and Oscar. Shout out to the Nerd Rage Radio family, Adam, Bobby, and the other guys that do stuff.
Raul, I think
Raul
Raul does the IG.
Dante.
And Dante.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. I'm going to add your names to this. Shout out to our Cobra Law Records family, Dust, Mitty, Nate, Notice. The 26th, right? Is that what we're looking at?
Well, yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Uh,
It's the record industry, people. Things happen.
That's right. So don't forget to send in your what's in the fucking box and your shelf life videos to
Enter the realmcast@gmail.com.
That's right. This Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, a very special episode of Figga Bangin' with Ace Milo and special guests. We'll be going over the test shot of Fans Toys Stomp. Awesome figure. You guys should definitely check that out. Pop into the chat during the show. Ask questions. It's be very interactive. Probably our most interactive episode. So
Yeah, I'll be monitoring the chat, so I got you guys. So I got you guys a lot.
it's a very, very, everybody wants this that collects this line. If I had any doubts about getting it prior to handling that test, let me rephrase that. Mishandling that test shot, I would I would have put them in the back of my mind.
Christmas leg day on that one.
That's right. You can find us on Twitter at Enter the ROC. You can find us on Facebook. The group is titled Realm of Collectors. It is a closed group. We pretty much let anybody in unless you're selling sunglasses or sneakers. And if you're selling sneakers, we might talk on the side. IG is at Realm of Collectors, and our website is www.realmofcollectors.com.
Realm.
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 All right. Anything else, fellas?
Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us.
No, we got the RC Hangout
That's right.
Yeah.
coming up shortly.
Did
Uh,
you? Oh,
I'm sorry, guys. What's up, bro?
I would say I didn't know if you hit up. I just want to thank everybody for just coming and watching the show and popping in. The
Oh, yeah,
chat,
we didn't do a
chopping it
chat
up.
run. Come on, you want to do a chat run? Go ahead,
Just
do a chat run.
Oh, dude, it's.
Let's do a chat run, maybe.
Let me run through here. Who do we have?
The
We've
fucking
got.
chat is getting crazy.
It is crazy. Nick Brammer's in the chat. What's up? Tiger Tracks. Russell. Anna was in the chat as well. Tiger Tracks. Cody. Nightwingham is always in the chat saying what's up. Chava Jordan was there. Sorry, I'm scrolling through. Brian Brink. Chris Gardner. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Caleb Miller. What's up, dude? Sorry, I gotta get through all the. I gotta get through this.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of chat. There's a lot. I wish we could save the chat.
Mind off of you.
I tried copying and pasting it and putting into comments, and it was too big. There's just no way. So.
Ian Wellington, James. I can't pronounce your last name. James. Jose was in the chat. Let's see. There's some more people at the end there. Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Kenny Prime was in the chat. Masterpiece shit piece. That makes me laugh.
Yo, shout out to Masterpiece shit piece. That is fucking killer, man.
Tron, Blurv G1, Beast Wars Barry. Let's see. Am I missing anybody here? Kelly Phillipson. Victory Saber. He's there.
Hey,
Victory Saber. What?
2 places at once, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if I missed anybody, sorry, I was scrolling through real fast. But again, I always appreciate that you guys jump in and say what's up. So
Absolutely. One more finished piece of business I need to finish. Darth Patricio, please send the Realm of Collectors Instagram a DM and give me your particulars so I know where to poorly pack and send this figure.
Yeah.
Poorly pack it.
I'm going to Memphis in the morning. I'll ship it from Memphis that way.
Put it in like a fucking mailer.
I'll put it in
manila mailers.
Flat rate mailer. Yeah.
If this is this is a disclaimer. If this is your first time receiving anything from Chris Pinkerton, just be aware that the package will be crushed.
Yeah. His fucking post office hates him. They punted across. Hey, RC Hangout coming up soon. Big shout out to Tommy Barricade. He's feeling under the weather right now. He just went to the hospital to see if everything's all good. He's got a little flu action, a little fever going on. So Asian Kid Matt won't be there, but myself, Jose, and some of you dudes are going to be holding it down. So
I'll be there. And then don't forget to tune in next week, see if J. Rue's got that Chronos.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man.
I mean, we'll know before you guys, but you should still hear the tale next week.
It'll be pretty epic. All right.
It'll be good.
Folks, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. See you in the Hangout in a few minutes.
I guess I got to hit the button.
I mean, you don't have to hit the button. I don't care. I'm officially stand up, and I'm not wearing pants.
Fucking roll, man. Just let it roll.
Oh, my God. I need to buy an office chair, so I'm going to ask J. Ruse what kind he has.